Not sure how to grow your email list? Maida here from Devoted Markets, and in this video, you'll learn 3 key components to building your freebie for a solid opt-in, and I'll share 9 ideas to help inspire you to create your own. For the best online business growth advice, subscribe to my channel and hit the bell to be notified when I post a new video. After 10 years in sales and lead generation, my #1 recommendation for all of my clients wanting to grow their business online: build an email list. A lot of you are here right now because you read this article about marketing right now. If you haven't read it, it gives you 5 reasons why you should build an email list. I've actually linked to it down below. So I've had so many questions about growing an email list that I wanted to create a little video series that covered the step-by-step process of growing your email list. There's actually been a research done that shows when you offer a freebie, your email sign up or opt-in skyrockets by more than 200%. So this really is the strongest marketing strategy right now. You don't want to be salesy or pushy, I hear you, but you still need to be out there in front of people. People are feeling really isolated too, especially with the lockdown. So it's really beneficial for you to reach out and build that connection and really offer them support in that personalized way. With all that being said, I'm going to cover the 3 elements to a successful freebie to improve your opt-ins. The first thing is you must provide a solution to one really annoying problem or pain point. A really common mistake is being too broad in the problem that you're trying to solve. And this really comes down to trying to market to too large of an audience or trying to reach too many people at once. And that really waters down what you're trying to say. So be sure that the messaging about your freebie is clear and concise, because no matter how good your offering is, if your audience can't understand it and needs to be explained to them, they won't bother. Your freebie should be quick and simple. It should be a quick taste of what you have to offer for products and services, and it shouldn't take you more than 2 hours to create. And if your offer has to be explained, like I just mentioned, it's not likely to capture very many emails from your audience. An important thing for you to note though, is that your freebie is not meant to remove the customer's pain completely, but to give them temporary relief or partial solution. You want to make sure that you have more to offer them. And finally, it's so important that your freebie must be consistent with your messaging and your offer. It's important to consider who you have brought as a customer to your opt-in page. The freebie must align with the subject matter that has led them to it. And it is so important that the offer or the freebie matches the customer's expectations. Now that we've covered the 3 key elements to building a really successful freebie, I'm really curious. Could you comment below if you have ever tried to create your own opt-in before? And if so, did it follow these 3 elements? So if you have, definitely put it down below because I'd love to see it. Props to you. Now I'm gonna hop over into my computer and I wanna show you 9 examples of real life opt-ins that are being used right now. So these are 9 different styles to help give you ideas for creating your own. So now I'm in my computer and I want to go over the 9 opt-in examples with you. So the very first one is really versatile, so I have a few examples for you, and this is the PDF opt-in. So this is probably one that you're really familiar with and have seen a million times, but this is a downloadable resource, and it could be tips, tools, it could be articles, checklists, or PowerPoints. And this usually teaches the customer something. So an important thing to remember when you're making a PDF freebie is that less is more. So you want to use a simple concept that has actionable steps that can be taken right away, because creating a result for your customer is what's going to really build that value and help them to trust you in the future when you send them other emails. So this first one here is actually just solving the problem right away for the customer with a really easy fix. So they want to increase their readership, and they do that by giving them easy copy paste headlines. The next one here is a case study. So this is an article, and all you do is they would just download so they could read through the process that these people had used and implement it to improve their or increase their own subscribers. This next one's actually my own opt-in, and so it's 15 must-have free social media tools. And this is a PowerPoint and a guide, and it goes through the ins and outs of social media, which ones to use and why, and how to use them. And it includes, like it says, 15 free tools to help you create content and automate your social media system. This is the opt-in number 2. So this is the challenge opt-in. So this is where customers sign up to participate in a challenge for a set period of time. And this is when customers are expecting and looking forward to your emails, which is really nice. So it's kind of like they give you permission to contact them every day for a set period of time. So you really want to take advantage of that. What's really great about this is that people are usually highly engaged, and they become really warm customers easily, or warm leads, just because they're seeing you and looking forward to you every day, that you're really building that connection. So what's really cool about this too is that you can offer them a short course to get them all of the steps up once if they are really impatient. So it's a really great way that you can monetize something really quickly. What's really cool about this guy actually is that his page had a few different examples. So this one right here is the 0 effort opt-in. So this is a simple plan or a short step process. It's fast and easy step-by-step strategy for your customer to implement to bring them their desired results. So what you got to remember when you're using the 0 effort opt-in is that this is for a do-it-yourself kind of customer. So get right to the point and only include pertinent information, because these people want to get in, they want to get out, they want to get the work done. That's why they're looking for something that is 0 effort. Okay, so the next one is the high value opt-in. And so this offer requires the customer to spend money to get the item. So technically it's not a freebie, but this kind of opt-in uses a get X item for free, just pay the shipping. So what's really cool and really great about this kind of opt-in is because someone is spending money and investing in the opt-in, they are a lot more likely to be a warm customer or a warm audience member. So they'll be a lot more receptive to any kind of offers, and it would allow you to actually make offers sooner in your email sequence. So we'll explain that a little bit more in other videos when we actually build out the email sequence. So be sure to check out that video when it comes. The next one we have here is what they call an Evergreen webinar. And it's just right here. So this is a business coach, and she just has you sign up, and she goes through, this one's really cool because it's a 7-day webinar. So she sets it up so that she uploads a new video to her private Facebook group one day for an entire week. So it really increases the engagement. It keeps people coming back, and it sends people to her group as well as to her email list. So she's getting a whole lot of touch points with her customers with this one. So with the Evergreen webinar, it can either be a tutorial or some kind of course that teaches the audience a specific skill. And it's really normal for it to have a pitch at the end. People kind of expected it at this point. And at first people were really put off by it, but it can't be a hard sell. It kind of needs to feel natural. And if you are offering enough value during your course, it's a little bit easier of a transition for you to start talking about other ways that these people can work with you. So a tip about this is that it can be done live. And I would highly encourage, if you could do a live webinar, opt to do that over an Evergreen. Just because an Evergreen can help you scale your business because it doesn't take as much man hours. You can kind of create one, set it and forget it, and bring yourself leads continuously. But with a live webinar, you're able to engage with your audience. It's real time, and you can seriously increase your retention rate and have people watch all the way through to actually hear your pitch. So that's really, really cool about the live aspect. So that's kind of what I would like to go with instead of the Evergreen, but the Evergreen webinar definitely has its place. So the next one we're gonna go to is this one. This is the quiz opt-in. So this one's really fun if you want to add a little bit more interest to some dull content. And if you don't necessarily have something where you can offer webinars or training or PDFs or whatever. So this is actually for a relationship coach. And another good example of someone who could use a quiz would be like a stylist or a designer, I'm trying to think of other ones, like a therapist, just someone that's trying to make things interesting and interactive. A quiz is a great way to go. So another thing that's really cool about a quiz is that you can easily turn a dull checklist into a quiz. So if you have a checklist already and it's not converting very well for you, try it as a quiz, and that way you can utilize the content you already have. So this one we have right here on the screen is actually, you just answer the questions all the way through, and then you'll see at the end, surprise, you have to submit your name and your email to get your results. So you can kind of work it out on your own and do whatever suits your business best. So this is the free coaching opt-in. So this is the fastest way to convert opt-ins to sales. And I know that that is likely what you want. You want to start to get the cash flow going. So to be able to book calls right away is going to allow you to have that one-on-one high value interaction with your customer, therefore creating an incredible opportunity for you to build a real connection and even close sales on the call. So if you can at any time, I would definitely suggest try and see if you can do a free coaching opt-in, just so that way you can start the ball rolling. It's going to help you build your business, because at the same time you can do market research and make sure that your offering is exactly what your customers are looking for. This is a really cool example of a tutorial opt-in. And that's when you have an email with a link to a pre-recorded video showing the client how to complete a specific task or teach them a new skill. It doesn't usually have a sales pitch at the end, but it does sometimes mention other videos or resources that are available. So in this example, it's by HubSpot, and it is they want to be able to capture their potential customers, but they have these to add value to their website and add value to the services that they offer people. So this is a really fun one. This is the free contest opt-in. So you offer a free prize, a coupon, or a gift certificate that requires the customer to submit their name or email for a chance to win. So everyone loves free stuff. So the thing that you have to remember about this is that the leads aren't always going to be the warmest. But there are times that you can do like a double opt-in type of thing where you can offer them something that's kind of fun like this and not as closely related to your products or service, and then give them a secondary opt-in to kind of sort your list. So that way you have a more broad audience that you can market to versus a more specific, warmer audience. So it's kind of nice that way, that it gives you a little bit more to work with, especially if you want to offer other products or services. So in this example, this is an RV dealership, and they have a camping themed quilt that they're giving away. So you just sign up, and you can see how they're closely related, because you need a quilt while camping, and it's camping themed. So there you go. That is a lot of information at once. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comment below, and I will be sure to answer them as best I can here. If not, I'll create a video to answer your questions for you. If you'd like to join a community of like-minded entrepreneurs wanting to grow their business online, I have a private group teaching entrepreneurs how to solidify their business and gain growth and momentum online. The link is in the description. And if you haven't already, I invite you to check out the link below to the article that outlines why and how to build an email list. And if you liked this video, hit the like button. Be sure to subscribe and share it with your friends. I'm Mandy. See you next time.